Top 10 cringiest Camilla moments that embarrass the royal family. Number 10, the Queen and Camilla. The tension between Queen Elizabeth and Camilla is no secret, as it stems from Camilla's controversial relationship with Prince Charles. However, despite the late Queen's disapproval, she had been able to maintain a cordial relationship with her daughter-in-law over the years. In fact, the two had even been seen laughing and joking together at public events. Oh, to be a fly on the wall during those conversations. According to James, Camilla stood in a very awkward stance during one event, which was only heightened by the Queen's apparent confidence. James also noted Queen Elizabeth spoke to the band that was playing as well as her family members, with one exception. The Queen actively chatted to the band, engaging Charles in the conversation, while Camilla stood back slightly with her rigidly placed arms, suggesting an air of tension or awkwardness. James said, "We wonder what was going on behind the scenes after the event ended. Maybe they bonded over their mutual love for corgis and gin. Or perhaps the Queen gave Camilla some pointers on how to perfect her royal wave. After all, it takes years of practice to get that regal hand gesture." But despite any awkwardness or tension between them, the Queen and Camilla have managed to put on a united front for the public. Number 9, Tampongate. How can we talk about Queen Camilla's cringiest moments without bringing up the infamous Tampongate scandal? Prince Charles and Camilla were romantically involved for ages, and a secret recording of one of their phone conversations leaked. Cue Camillagate. We'll give you all the details. It was 1989. Charles and Diana were still married, and Camilla was still married to Andrew. And the heir to the throne and Camilla were chatting on the phone about private time they wanted to spend together. We'll give you some of the more PG snippets from the conversation. "I need you all week, all the time," Camilla said, to which Charles replied, "I'll just live inside your trousers or something. It would be much easier." Yes, the King of Britain, everyone. The audio recording leaked in 1993 and was published in People with the headline, "Charles and Camilla, the tape." Number 8, Notorious Mistress. Diana and Charles invited William and Harry into the world, respectively 1982 and 1984. But by 1986, Charles had revived his affair with Camilla. According to Morton and Camilla's biographer Penny Juror, who described Camilla as the most notorious mistress in the world, both Diana and Andrew were aware of the affair, but unlike her title, Camilla's reputation as a mistress was not one she flaunted. In fact, she preferred to keep the relationship under wraps, even going so far as to use code names when talking on the phone. And while Charles may have been head over heels for his darling Camilla, as he often referred to her in private letters, it was Princess Diana who captured the hearts of the public. As their marriage crumbled, stories about Charles and Camilla's romance continued to surface in the media. The pair was even caught on a private phone call discussing how they wished they could be reincarnated as a tampon so they could be inside each other all day long, a comment that earned them the less than favorable nickname Tampongate. Number 7, the royal family versus Camilla. Even though Charles and Camilla's relationship was very serious, Camilla was viewed negatively by the royals, but Diana was received with open arms. Badal Smith claims Charles had always treated Camilla as an equal. And Camilla was not wanted by the royal family as its princess. For one thing, she was thought to be an experienced woman, which made her a no-go for the royal family when it came to finding Charles a wifey. On top of that, she wasn't thought to be sufficiently aristocratic to be a princess. But as they say, love knows no bounds, and Charles was determined to be with Camilla. Despite the Queen's disapproval, Charles and Camilla continued their affair throughout his marriage to Diana. The media had a field day with the scandalous love triangle, and it only added fuel to the fire of public opinion against Camilla. Number 6, Spare. A few juicy stories from Harry's new journal, Spare, were spilled in front of his limited time, an hour interview. Maybe most remarkably, the claim that his sibling, Prince William, pushed him to the ground in an actual fight at Nottingham Palace, breaking his dog bowl, his jewelry, and obviously his soul. I expected more stories about his strained relationship with his sibling and his dad, Charles. Harry, on the other hand, appears to have switched to an unexpected but not entirely novel narrative. Camilla was gradually, at the end of the day, accepted as the mistress. However, Camilla still faces criticism once more compared to the evil stepmother from fairy tales. In Spare, Harry says that she was trying to get rid of her other women reputation and be seen as a legitimate royal wife. Number 5, the worst kept secret. Diana and Charles split up in 92 and got a divorce in 96 after a publicly disastrous marriage. His open affair with Camilla, which was the monarchy's worst kept secret, was one of their main disagreements. In the infamous Panorama interview, Diana explained to Martin Bashir, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a little crowded." While still married, Diana and Charles split up and started seeing other people, and Diana had a number of relationships, including with heart surgeon Hasnat Khan and later the man she was dating when they passed away, Dodi El Fayed. In the meantime, Charles remained with Camilla. Number 4, public disapproval. People all over the country have expressed their disdain for Camilla's new title as Queen. She's the latest royal to be left squirming in the spotlight of King Charles's coronation dramas. The coronation formally declared Charles as the new king following the demise of the late Queen Elizabeth in September last year. The Westminster Abbey administration will likewise see Camilla delegated as queen. However, new survey results indicate the Westminster Abbey saw Camilla delegated as queen. However, new survey results indicated that not everyone is pleased with that choice, saying people do not agree that she should be given the title his late mother wore with pride throughout her 70-year reign. A survey of 1,500 British adults was conducted, and only 14% of respondents thought Camilla should be called queen, and 36% thought she should be called queen consort. Another 23% believed Camilla should not have a title at all, and 16% believed she should continue to be the Duchess of Cornwall. Number 3, most hated. Camilla was depicted by the media as the most hated woman in Britain. Someone who could never marry Charles, let alone become queen, when Charles's first wife, the popular and glamorous Princess Diana, passed away in a car accident in Paris. Charles and Diana separated in 96, and Diana had blamed Camilla, who was frequently depicted as reserved and dowdy, for ruining her marriage. But be that as it may, Charles and Camilla married in 2005, and from that point forward, she has come to be perceived, but hesitantly by some, as a vital individual from the illustrious family whose quieting impact on her significant other has assisted him with managing his job. Number 2, unfit for the King of England. If things had turned out well for the 2 of them, the palace didn't think Camilla would make a good fit for the king because she didn't come from an aristocratic family, which was very important back then. But now look at them. Thriving, she's queen, he's king. Some people like it, some people don't. And finally, number 1, control. Diana claimed Camilla was trying to control Harry and William's lives, taking them on international trips and cutting off their contact with the palace. She even accused Camilla of causing a rift between the brothers and saying they had been hurt by her behavior. She believed Camilla was manipulating Charles to further her own agenda and warned him not to trust her. Diana's comments caused a storm in the media, with many people questioning Camilla's influence over the royal family. In response, Camilla denied all accusations and claimed she was only interested in helping Harry and William succeed in their roles as future kings. She defended herself against any rumors of manipulation or control, saying, "I have always respected them both." But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about Camilla. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy royal updates and news on your favorite celebrities. And I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.